Good morning guys, James here, welcome to Monaco. I'm just going to spin this round before we talk about the boat to show you the beautiful principality here down at Monaco Yacht Show. Day one, we are at anchor. I'm going to bring you this morning an absolute peach. So we are on board Scorpion. This is one of the first of the 100 yacht series to be delivered. She was delivered mid-summer 2022 down here into the Mediterranean. She's been cruising around down here and will be off back to Portugal shortly after the show. So if you don't get the opportunity to come down and see her here, we can set that up back in Vilamoura with our colleagues at Sunseeker Portugal if you'd like to come and see her in the flesh. She is a fantastic opportunity on these. They are now into spring 2026 for a new build on the 100 yacht series. They are very, very successful, both as private yachts and charter. And this morning, I'm just going to give you a very quick run through. We've obviously done a few of these on the channel now. Hugely, hugely successful boat for Sunseeker. They're all configured slightly differently. I say the owner had personal input into putting this one together. She's multi-flagged, coded for charter, and has been used very successfully both in the Mediterranean and the Adriatic this summer. So we're up on the flybridge where we started today. We've come in by tender. I'm just giving you a little scan around here to show how she's been configured with the freestanding sun loungers and then the fixed jacuzzi rather than a big fixed sunbed here. Just gives you the option with the deck there to open it up as required. And then we've got the conventional layout with the table and bar area. Bar obviously by the stairs there makes it very easy for the crew to come up with provisioning. Plenty of space around the table here, you can see, as the boat is obviously a 5-cabin setup. Now, no exterior helm on this one. You can see we've got this lovely seating area facing aft, very much protected from the sea breeze, and you can see that lovely panoramic view out the back. It's really hard to display these boats quite so well in port. This is an absolutely fantastic way to see them at anchor, as you'll see all the views out of the windows and using all of these social outdoor spaces. Now, one of the benefits of that full beam master cabin up forward here is we've got this continuous deck that runs from the bow there all the way back, almost at one level. So a centre bridge in here, and then these amazing zones to relax either at slow speed or at anchor as we are now. You can just imagine yourself down here on a sunny summer's day taking in the vista. So we've got the fixed sunbed arrangement with the lift up backrest here. You can see the table on a high-low electric mechanism there. And of course, the obligatory sail canopy shade system here. We have the sliding door arrangement and the furniture out on the bows there. So a nice private area from the owner's cabin to come up, take a packs of coffee in the morning. Let's go down, just give you a view from these chairs. You imagine sitting down here with us. It is a wonderful place to take in a very private view or enjoy the sunset in the evening. So let's head back up and take a look round the inside. So we're asymmetric deck on these, so we only have access down to the cockpit via the port deck. This also takes us into the galley, and then we've got an access to the aft cockpit that way. The bridge itself has a centre access here, and this is the way we're going to go down today. We do have a direct access there down to the platform. So coming in through to the main internal bridge here. Guys. All the attributes you'd expect to see on a yacht of this size. So we've got the premium Simrad navigation pack, hydraulic thrusters, hydraulic fin stabilisation, which is on at the moment, keeping the boat nice and steady here at anchor. Mesh covers obviously on the windows outside to keep the heat out, and we're powered by the 2000 horsepower 12V MTU engines on these, so they get up and go, but still very efficient at slow speed. The wood on here is a satin finish on the silver oak, as you can see, very, very ultra modern. We've got wood floors throughout and some very light materials to give a beautiful modern look. So as we come down here, we can take a right into the galley space, as you can see here, all commercial grade refrigeration. Crew are on board, so I'm not going to disturb them down there. But we have a little commercial galley set up there. And then coming back into the saloon and dining space here, come around to this side so you can take this in. beautifully appointed, lovely chandelier up there, stone inlay in the table there, and we've got stainless steel detailing everywhere. Louvers panels on the doors here, finished in a sprayed satin lacquer. On the starboard side here, we've got the option for the sliding patio door arrangement, so large yacht feel as you're coming in off the bathing platform, allows you to walk down this starboard deck. As we talked about the asymmetric design earlier, it brings guests into this lobby area where you have a day head forward, a small sideboard arrangement there, and then obviously the dining and saloon aft. So we have a fixed TV here on the starboard side, as you can see, large flat panel system with the L-shaped sofas here, and then as you just pan around, you can take in now that full view from the floor to ceiling glass windows. I say really hard to take this in and fully appreciate it in port, but as you can see here, very, very natural environment for the yacht here at anchor. Right, so let's go forward and see what the master cabin's all about. So here's the day head up on the deck, and then it takes us through, saying wood floors throughout, very modern in here, and we're into the master cabin itself. Lovely vanity station here. We've got a walk-in wardrobe and cupboards galore here, and then forward into the actual cabin itself, and look at the view out through those windows. Very, very modern looking, these from the outside, and it's not really until you come in here you can fully appreciate the beautiful vista that an owner would wake up to in the morning. So we've got a centerline bed here with some funky design there, all done in-house, this one by the team at Sunseeker International. Signature look, and then we've got a mixture, you can see the blinds and curtains, what have you, and then a private owner's ensuite. You have to excuse the frame rate on the camera, they're playing havoc in the lighting with the LEDs here, but we've got a big double-sized shower compartment there with some upgrades on the wall finishes. You can see again bathroom compartment there with a electric loo system. You can see a little bit of inlaid carpet around the bed, which is a nice touch here. And then as we come back, we've got the guest cabins downstairs. So I say that takes us in straight from those sliding patio doors to the accommodation down here. She's configured, as we say, as a 5 cabin. Very versatile, obviously as a charter boat. These can slide together, so you've got a centerline double in here as required. Very nice detailing on the mirror and what have you there. Big AV kit, of course, as you'd expect on anything of this size, running throughout the boat, both on the inside and outside. These are pretty much mirror image cabins, as you can see here. So we've got, again, the twin bed arrangement, electric towel rails up on the wall there. We could, if you ever wanted to, as a retrofit, add actually 2 extra beds, so you can have the option for some Pullmans in here if you wanted to give you the additional 2 berths, but she works really nicely in this 10 berth configuration. So the 2 midships doubles, as you can see here, are fixed. Again, look at that stunning view out through the window, right down almost at water's level. And then across the hallway here, again, very, very similar finish, beautifully kept. Boat about 630 hours to September 23, as we're here, just heading towards October. Has been impeccably maintained, full-time crew on this one of 5. And then to finish off, let's just have a quick look here. Cockpit. See, electric sliding door, it's a very nice touch. Take us out here onto the aft deck. Shut the door back again, just so we can keep the aircon in. To show you on the deck arrangement how we talked about the asymmetric design here. I'm not going to take you down the engine room, we've done these before. Just suffice to say, little look there with the camera, beautifully finished, and all of the kit on board there that you'd expect to see. So we have a garage actually on the back, so we've got room for a 445 Williams. This obviously all lifting up on the back here, and space for a 3-seater jet ski in there alongside. You do actually have the option on the platform here, it's a whole high-low mechanism, gives you the ability, if you so wish, to put 2 skis in the garage and tender on the back, so there's a couple of different options there. And then we have the extend system, so this lifts up like a garage seat opens up and that extends this whole cockpit arrangement, freestanding furniture here. You can just see that beautiful vista out the back. These rails literally pop open 90 degrees, the seat comes up and it extends the whole space here into the aft cockpit. So replacement on this one today would be around £11.2 million. So we'd be into the 2026 spring season, so she's a great chance to get on the water next year in the 24 season, and this one is asking £9.5 million ex-tax. She is available now, so we'd encourage you to check her out in more detail if you're serious about getting on the water. And as always, direct contact details, it's james@sunseekersouthampton.com, or the mobiles +44 7747 686 587. I'm just going to leave you with a couple of shots off the tender service here so you can appreciate the exterior look of this one. If you'd like to do any more, please don't hesitate to get in touch.